ringside. Here is Ric Flair.
Very quickly, I bought time on Mr. Crockett's TV show to show this film, and we can roll it right away. The sooner the better, and I'll explain exactly what happened.
All right, great. Well, fans, we're anxious to see this too, and I know you are.
You see right now, I'm not sure exactly where we are in the film because I haven't had a chance to look at it entirely myself. But it would appear right here that he and I are about tooth and nail. He picks me up right here. He gives me a reverse suplex. As you can see, I'm bleeding from the head of an old cut already sustained by Roddy Piper when he ran me into a ring post right there. The same time he gives me this suplex, he injured his back because prior to this, I'd given him a suplex and hurt his back a little bit. As you can see, we're both getting up very slowly.
Slow in getting up here.
It was a hard-fought match. Believe me, at no time do I take anything away from Piper's wrestling ability. What I feel for him was personally because I don't respect him as a man, but Piper's tough, and you can see right here, we're having a tremendous exchange of punches. I finally catch him with a big right. Down he goes. You'll see right here, I attempt to roll him up. He kicks out. This is all within the 15-minute time limit. At this time, all I have in my mind is going after that United States Championship belt, or going after that Mid-Atlantic, that's right, TV Championship belt. My belt is at stake for 60 minutes in this particular match. His belt was at stake for 15 minutes.
Right.
So as you can see, I went after Piper as hard and as fast as I could early in the match. You'll see he climbers me there. He climbs the rope, and he'll attempt to hit me with a knee in the forehead. And he's out of the way, and he injures his own leg. Now I see an opportunity, or I attempt to put together an opportunity to work on that figure four. At this point in the match, Bob, the crowd was wild. You can see I grabbed his leg, brought it over here, and I just dropped 240 pounds across his knee. Now, I've hyperextended a lot of people's knees using that particular move, guys that deserved it, and I wish I'd hyperextended his. I give him a suplex here and cover him. I think the match is mine, but Piper finds something inside him and he kicks out. Now, you can see right there, 2 fingers in the eye. And brother, when you're coming at a guy and he catches you with 2 fingers in your eyes, you better know it's smart. It knocked me right down. I can't see anything right now. Piper is coming after me, as you can see. I'm laying there. I can't see anything. I can hardly make out the referee. He picks me up here, and if I'm not mistaken, he throws me out.
Right through the rope.
Now, at this point in the match, he's coming out on the floor, and he's going to try and slam me on the cement. As you can see what I do to prevent this. See? He picks me up at a weird angle, but I block him as best I can. You can't see right there, but I've got my arm on the apron. His back is still sore from that suplex I gave him, and he can't quite pick me up to slam me. That probably saved me right there from a very severe injury, because those concrete floors around the ring are no picnic to land on, especially when somebody's body slamming you. So you'll see here he pulls me in the ring. He's setting me up for that neck breaker. He feels at this time in the match that I'm entirely his. And you'll see he gives me that neck breaker. Now, he's beaten opponents all over the world with this. He uses that neck breaker as good as any wrestler in the world does. The dog, 2, and I come out of this. And brother, I don't mind telling you, at this point in the match, they took everything I had to come out of that. I don't think Piper can quite believe it himself. He picks me up at this point and goes to give me another one. You can see what I do. I block it by catching the rope, and I'm just hanging there, still suffering the effects of the first neck breaker. Now, Piper took a heck of a bump on that back, which had already been hurt by a suplex earlier in the match. You'll see right now, he's about to throw me out on the floor. He's changing punches right here. Throws me out on the floor. Out I go, and here he comes. And this is where Piper made his mistake, because I knew he'd be out there after me as he was earlier in the match. He goes to run me in the post here. You see what I do? I throw him in the post. Now, Bob, I can't quite ever get it across to you or somebody else that isn't involved in a match of this kind. When you're the NWA TV champion, you're making a ton of money. When you're the NWA United States Heavyweight champion, you're making a ton of money. And we're both going at each other tooth and nail. Now, I've got Piper cut. We cut his head and hit that post, and I'm going to work on him with everything I've got. The match is mine right now as far as I'm concerned, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I give him that standing suplex, and right away, I go for my hold, just as the neck breaker is his hold, this hold I feel I perfected and have it as good as anybody in the country. And I've got that thing cinched up and locked in. And at this point, Piper's going nowhere. I thought that at any second he would give up to Stu Schwartz. Now, he gets to the ropes. Stu Schwartz did the right thing right there. You've got to have more than just a finger on the rope. And I'm going after him with everything I have. Now, I want you to watch what he does when the referee pushes me back here. You see what he's doing right there? He's reaching in his trunks. Can you see that, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
I come around the referee, and I'm nailing him again. I'm going after him with everything I have. Now, you can see Bob Caudle. He reaches in his trunks. I spin him around. Out of the trunk, that's right. The lights went out. You don't even see me moving, brother. He knocked me colder than a wedge. Now, what did he just do?
He made that sweeping motion.
That's right. That sweeping motion was the metal object that I brought right out here on your TV show, sailing out into the back of Dorton Arena. Now, I don't in any time fault Stu Schwartz, the referee, for this, because he had no way of knowing. A referee that works for the National Wrestling Alliance can't be responsible when a fan is intelligent enough to bring him up a metal object that was thrown in the crowd. He doesn't know that. I don't blame Stu Schwartz. I don't blame Crockett Promotions. I don't blame anybody. I blame myself for underestimating Roddy Piper. I thought, and I made a big mistake thinking that there was a trace of man in him. He's a rat. We've seen rats come, and we've seen rats go, Bob. You can see right here, Stu Schwartz is searching. Sure, no metal object already gone. So believe me, there's no malice in my heart for Stu Schwartz or the NWA. I could take this film, as I'm sure you're aware, take it over to Jim Crockett, the president of NWA, and say, Mr. Crockett, please take this film to your board of governors, look at this film, and tell me if I'm not within my rights, ask him for that United States Heavyweight Championship belt back. I'm not going to do it. You can see right there.
Again now, Rick.
See him reaching in his trunks? Okay. Now, this time the referee pulls me back. The next time I come up, and brother, I'm unloading on him with everything I've got. Now, watch. I'll come around Stu Schwartz right here, yank him by the shoulder, turn him around, and there it is. Boom. And you don't think the lights were out there, Bob?
Blow.
Tremendous blow. But not at any second, Bob, and I can't explain that in a heavy enough manner. At no moment in my life that a man like Roddy Piper knocked me out. But I've been knocked out before. Mulligan knocked me out a number of times. Steamboat's knocked me out. There have been a lot of guys that have knocked me out. But Roddy Piper's not one of them. And if you think, Piper, and I can't say it with enough feeling out of my heart, if you think that metal object you made is going to keep you the United States champion and keep you floating in high society and keep you renting tuxedos and keep you insulting these people, I'm talking about from the president of NWA to myself. You got a bad mouth. We don't like to be insulted. And down here, I've learned when you don't like something, you do something about it. So, Piper, no complaints. No board of governors, no crying. Just, Mr. Crockett, please see, if at all possible, that you can get Piper and I in the same ring on the same night. And, brother, leave it to the nature boy. He will do the rest. Woo! All right.
All right, fans. And David, there it is. And that's on the film is exactly what happened. And, fans, that's the story.